progressed a little bit more than yeah. I've actually kind of progressed before I started doing this live stream. So what I'm doing is I am. Oh, hey there, Grizzly. Anyway, I'm building the little interceptor, the signal interceptor, and I'm going to finish this off with the Institute ending.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Okay, so let's build this thing. I got the platform all ready to go. And I got a ton of generators daisy chained to each other. I got Curie with me. That's a level up. Alright, we're gonna connect you to that. Where are we at on power? Right, 140.
I just want to trade a few things.
Nope.
Gotta make sure we've got enough power.
There we go. I just had to connect a few things together.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Alright, let's do this thing.
Getting cold feet? I don't blame you.
A little off here. Yeah, I don't think it really matters.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay?
Yeah,
Scanning
okay.
for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Whee! And this is where Rogero does the Institute ending.
I wondered if you might make it here. Quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please.
Okay, cool.
Step into the
Cool,
elevator.
cool, cool.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined.
You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again.
Ooh.
What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprise? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
Is all that really necessary? What's there to learn?
For now, it is enough that you understand that the Institute really is devoted to the betterment of humanity. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, and Dr. Holdren in Bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Well then. Radio sucks here.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know.
Doc, they weren't
Most
kidding.
of them have lasted
You really
long
are
past their
here.
projected
Well,
lifespans.
all right.
If you
I'm
ask
Allie.
me,
Allie
they were
Filmer.
built pretty well.
You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Terminal only.
There's some bioscience and shit.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
It's great to have you here.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas.
They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Right.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Hey.
You're here. Glad you made it.
And I'm about to hack my way through some shit. Okay. Maybe disturbing?
Sweet.
Yes. The Fev Lab. The good news is I don't have to fight my way through all this crap. Mother of God. Oh. Hey. Research notes. Brian Virgil, okay. Ah, shoot.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone! Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from. But, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized. But I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
Too much to read.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Yep. Advanced systems. I think that's something that Felicity would be interested in mostly. Where's the advanced systems? Robotics.
We don't
Advanced
usually
systems. Up here.
Remember to keep unnecessary power.
Sense retention. Robotics.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office. Well, you can tell
No, listen,
Here we go.
We'll start
Alright. Wouldn't mind doing an institute ending, considering I have not done it.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Hi. Hi. Okay, I got to pee.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes,
I
yes,
remember
I know
you.
who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the Child Synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Huh.
Safety first. Remember that.
I think advanced systems would be her.
You could return to the duties.
Her name is Felicity.
Every symptom you experience.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
Would be a useful test subject for the doctor.
Scanning unknown
Which
identity.
means I'm going to have to do some things that I'm not necessarily proud of.
Are you seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together?
What now?
It's an honor to meet you, ma'am.
On the targeting package upgrades I asked for.
Excuse me.
Maybe I should take some
Carry
courses
on,
with me.
ma'am.
Send a message.
Father's a great
Please
man.
don't.
You must be
There's enough
very
friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Constant vigilance is vital in preventing synth escapes.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I guess I just got lucky.
That's hardly helpful. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Pardon me. I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Done as a synth. Huh. Got any cool toys for me? Synth relay grenades. Missiles. Love missiles. Yeah, I don't need those. Take those though. And those. I can use them for my stuff at home. I got some dirt on McDonough.
Nominal.
Yes, I gotta look at some stuff. Okay. Woo! Alright, let's go to Father.
It's an
or
honor.
my son. Felicity's son.
Good evening.
Yeah. Keep it up. Blow it out your ass. I like advanced systems.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
It might not want to talk. It would be safer just to kill it.
That would be a terrible waste of a valuable resource. If at all possible, that synth should be returned alive. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay. Put me to the closest elevator and shit. Can't believe I'm taking orders from my own son. Meh. That's because dinner is cooking. Oh, I'm looking at the wall here. Boop. That's where he's at. Okay, first of all, I gotta level up. Excellent gun nut. Armorer. I got an idea. I want... I'm pretty sure no matter where I go, Curie would be there. Whoa. Yeah.
Heads up.
Do you need some? For you, I have some.
Your thoughts?
All of these bodily functions. How do you keep track of them all? I am hungry, I am sleepy. The list goes on.
That was it.
As you wish.
Yeah?
This is my house. It's like, hey, you get used to all these bodily functions. Hey, what can I do? Wait till you start drinking. Let's do this. I got time. Somerville. I saw my kid. I wonder if I could get Curie as my romantic companion. I'm kind of exploring this. Nope.
We could really use your help.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's going on?
There's a group of raiders that won't leave us alone. Stealing our food and supplies, threatening us if we can't give them what they want. We know where they're coming from, but we can't stand up to them ourselves.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
I hope so. We didn't know what to do.
Bunker Hill. That would be the closest. It's like 85 meters. No, she probably just went around. I just parkoured that shit.
Hey, who's there?
We're hidden. Scary. Okay, good. Oh! There goes a mysterious stranger. They killed your dog. Pow, right in the kisser.
I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things go in baggies for evidence.
I think after this I might try Overwatch.
still within acceptable parameters.
That was it? Wow. That's all I needed. Hey. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, I did. Quality is there on YouTube. Buddy. So.
Hi everyone. Okay, hold on. This is fun.
Really? Really? You wanna see how much I can hold you in here?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, hold on.
Oh my god.
We're going for the record here.
What record?
I have no clue.
You might as well put in my,
Hold on, let me try some books.
you might as well put in my Hellfires, too.
Okay, hold on. Stay still.
Okay, I can't, My teeth! They're gone! Oh god, no! My wife broke my teeth. No. No, you're fine. I'm just playing. I was gonna say, you might as well just pile up my Hellfire shotguns, too.
That was actually pretty good.
Wow. That's YouTube material right there.
Someone there?
Where am I going? Ah, shit snacks. No, you're fine. I love you.
Nothing there now.
I didn't think I could do that.
How much did you put in there?
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I kind of have expected you to put up that H.P. Lovecraft book too.
13 things. And then it's up.
Oh, come on. Oh, wow.
As soon as I put this book.
Uh-huh. Come on, you.
Do you get any comments of me doing that?
No. There's nobody watching it, right? There's nobody on it right now, but
We should have done that on YouTube.
it is on YouTube.
Is it on YouTube?
It'll save on YouTube once I'm done with this. What? Dude, the internet is forever.
I'm a little embarrassed now.
Why are you embarrassed?
Because, like, my hair and everything just
Aww. Come here. I want a hug.
Oh, no, wait. I'm not going to
Come on. Come on. Say hi to people.
I did.
Oh, come here. I want a hug. Come on. No. Come here. No. Come here. No. Come here. Hey everybody, this is my wife. Say hi.
Hi.
I keep telling everybody she's my Felicity. And I'm her all over.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm very tired, people.
I know.
I'm gonna fight.
Okay. Oh, there you go. I love you. What? I thought... Yeah, that's... I know, I'm sorry. You know, it was temporary and I thought I put them away. Are they really? Good thing they're not broke yet.
Did you have any luck with those raiders?
I took care of those raiders for you.
Sorry.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
You're all gonna die. Do you see that shit? fuck you up. Good luck. Need the XP. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna pause it.
something?
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. As usual, I've got something else for you to look into. Maybe you can find out where those bastards are coming from and put a stop to it.
This place is most unsettling.
Really? This place is most unsettling, huh? Well, that's your thing, lady. Fudge. That was not cool. Just had a vertebra just crash right in front of my face. Wow. But that wasn't the reaction I was getting. Wow. I just had the vertebrae just friggin' blow up in my face. Damn. Alright, let's meet this courser guy. Trust me, this is a thing. Oh, hello, you.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
He seems most eager for violence, no?
Yeah, I know.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
Yeah. You got anything cool? Oop, okay. Should just save here. Well, fog should give us the element of surprise.
Hey, who's there? I'm there now. Here and shit.
Come on. Caution. Yeah, I want to pickpocket the synth, my synth courser. Oh, son of All right.
What the hell was that?
Thought I heard something move.
We're gonna try and stealth this as much as possible.
Over here!
Shit. Anything cool? Nope, you're just fucking along. Let's wait until we're done here. Shit. There's nothing. I have no shotgun shells. idea. What the fuck just happened here? Come on, what the hell just happened here? And we just start over. Nope. Oh, where's my big boy guns? I don't have a whole lot of them. Seriously? So what, it, like, saves where my friggin' ammo went?
Still kicking?
You should wash your hands after that. Indian son, we appear to have lost the
Learn a few things the hard way.
Someone there?
Where the hell does that come from? That's gotta be like a mini nuke, but no. Alright, I gotta act fast.
Mine now.
You got it.
Where the shit does that come from? Alright. Okay, I am gonna take a break for a little bit. This is just ridiculous.